Welcome to our annual NDSU Agriculture Faculty and Staff Awards program. Thank you so much for being here. We're taking a little different format with the ceremony this afternoon, so you'll notice the way we've got the room laid out is a bit more of a social atmosphere, and so we hope you enjoy that. And we really want you to stick around afterwards and enjoy some of our Christmas goodies and holiday treats and so on. Stay for conversation afterwards. This annual event is really our tradition of honoring the great achievements of our faculty and staff across all of our different units. And so we want to start out with a thank you to the folks that are nominating people and going through the work of putting together those nominations. Thank you to the committees that have evaluated and made recommendations on our honorees. This year we've got 53 honorees in 11 categories. And so we're very excited to have that number of nominations. Each of those nominees are going to receive a $75 gift card to the NDSU bookstore. And each of the 10 award recipients will receive a $1,000 honorarium that'll be added to their paycheck. And then our Access and Opportunity Award winner will receive $2,000 in operating support to continue their work in access and opportunity programming. We also want to thank our donors that are here. And so I know we've got some donors. So Dr. Lund, I'm going to recognize you as one of our donors. Thank you so much for being here. For those of you that don't know, Dr. Lund was a longtime dean of the college here, many, many years. And so we thank you for being here and for your support of this program, Roald. We also want to introduce members of the President's Cabinet that are here. So if any of the members of the Cabinet are here, fellow deans, please stand up and be recognized. As spare members or members of our Citizens Advisory Council. All right, I'm going to call on President Cook to make a few comments to the group this afternoon, and then we'll begin the program.
Thank you, Dr. Lardy, for giving me the opportunity to say a few words. So I want to just reiterate a little bit of what you just heard, which is thank you. Thank you for all the great work that our faculty and staff do. Thank you for our donors. Thank you for all of you who engage, whether it's the cabinet you mentioned or SBARE. NDSU is a very special place, and it's because of all the great things that you all do to step up and make a difference every single day. Events like this are important because it gives us a chance to recognize the amazing work that you do. Probably one of the best things that happened to me when I first came here a few years ago was thanks to Dr. Lardy's leadership, which was I got the chance to start circling the state, traveling the state, every corner of the state. I think I've been to every REC a few times. I believe I've probably been to every different type of field day that's out there. And that was important because for me to understand the role of NDSU as the land grant, to understand the role of agriculture in the state and what it means to our economy, and sincerely what everybody wanted from the new guy as president coming in terms of understanding these critical issues, but also appreciating what we all do together. And so from day one, I had a very fortunate opportunity to see the great work that everybody does, and it's fun for me to be here today to witness the recognition of everybody's hard work that's done together all across the state and every county, and the way it really makes a big difference today, tomorrow, and long term. I probably only have one complaint, or I think perhaps one opportunity. I heard some of the award winners you just mentioned will get a gift card to the bookstore, and I'm thinking that Eric Berg in the back has a Purdue sweatshirt on, and we might need to get him an NDSU sweatshirt, before the end of the semester to help him out. I just jumped out at me, Eric. I don't know. So there you go. Laundry day. There you go. No, just kidding, of course. But again, just want to say thank you to all of you for the work that you do. Recognition is well deserved. Thanks again to our donors. And you couldn't have a better leader than Dr. Lardy. And so thank you, Greg, for all you do as well. So thanks, everyone.
All right, I'm going to give you a few logistical details on how this is going to unfold this afternoon. So for our nominees, as your name is called, we'd like you to line up over there in front of the backdrop. So we're going to get each of the nominees up. Each of you will receive your gift card. You're going to then go back to your seats and, You're going to get a gift card, and then we're going to get a group photo. So Stacy's going to get a group photo for us with all of the nominees in each category. And then you're going to return back to your seats. The respective associate director or dean is going to introduce the award winner. The winner will come back up, get your frame certificate and photo, and then you'll return to your seats. And Stacy will be available for any additional photos that you want with family, friends, other staff members after the ceremony is done as well. So at this point, I'm going to call on Dr. Casey to come up and begin with the awards in our research categories. Frank?
Thank you, Dr. Lardy. I have the distinct pleasure of being able to announce the nominees for the research awards. The first is the Larson Yaggie Excellence in Research Award. This award was established to honor outstanding faculty and REC principal investigators with 10 or fewer years of service. It recognizes significant research contributions that address an applied problem or increase the basic knowledge or the area investigated. We thank the Larson and Yaggie families for sponsoring this award. This year's nominees are Sam Banerjee, Assistant Professor in the Department of Microbiological Sciences. Is Sam not here? Please join Dr. Lardy. Dr. Suleiman Eshkabilov. He's an Assistant Professor in the Department of Agriculture and Biosystems Engineering. Dr. Upinder Gill, Assistant Professor in the Department of Plant Pathology. Dr. Travis Seaborn, Assistant Professor in the School of Natural Resource Sciences. Dr. Sandro Steinbeck, an Associate Professor and Director of the Center of Ag Policy and Trade in Agribusiness and Applied Economics. And Minwei Xu, the Assistant Professor in the Department of Plant Sciences. Okay, join Dr. Lardy for a group photo, and then you can take a seat. As a department chair, I know how much the effort went in making the nominations for the nominees, so I greatly appreciate that effort that everybody put together in this room. The next award that I have the privilege of announce the nominees for is the Eugene R. Dahl Excellence in Research Award. This award honors outstanding faculty and REC principal investigators in their 11th or greater years of service. It recognizes distinguished research program in basic or applied sciences that has gained significant recognition in the state, region, or nation and or internationally. We thank the Eugene R. Dahl family for sponsoring this award. The nominees for this year are Dr. Carl Dahlin. He's a professor in the Department of Animal Sciences. Dr. Paulo Flores, Assistant Professor in the Department of Agriculture and Biosystems Engineering. Dr. Flores is not joining us here today, but please give him a warm round of applause. Brian Jenks, an Agricultural Experimentation Specialist at North Central Research Extension Center. Brian cannot join us today, but please let's give him a warm round of applause. Dr. Julie Pashy, Professor and Neil C. Goodmanston Endowed Chair of Potato Pathology in the Department of Plant Pathology. Dr. Deirdre Prishman-Voldseth, the Professor in the Department of, the School of Natural Resource Sciences. Dr. Mukul Shiraraman, he's a professor in plant sciences. Dr. Sheila Ramamurthy, she's a professor in the Department of Microbiological Sciences. and Dr. Cheryl Wackenheim, professor of the Department of Agribusiness and Applied Economics. Congratulations, nominees. Now is the exciting time to announce the awardees for each of these research awards. The first that I'm going to announce is the Larson Yaggie Excellence in Research Award. This person has made significant contributions to understanding soil and plant microbiomes and their influence on agricultural sustainability. This person's work enhances the knowledge of soil health, productivity, and the interactions that drive resilient cropping systems. This person's work bridges fundamental discovery with practical applications, and this person is a leader whose research delivers meaningful benefits to North Dakota agriculture and beyond. Please welcome me in congratulating Dr. Samiran Banerjee, Assistant Professor in the Department of Microbiological Sciences. Where is Sam? Outstanding job, Sam, and well deserved. The next recipient I get to have the privilege of announcing is for the Eugene R. Excellence in Research Award. This person has a long-standing research program which has advanced the field of livestock reproductive physiology and supported innovation within North Dakota's beef industry. This person has deepened an understanding of how maternal and paternal nutrition shape fertility, pregnancy outcomes, and long-term herd productivity, blended rigorous scientific inquiry with real-world application, and has delivered measurable value to producers while evaluating NDSU's national profile on animal sciences. Anyone want to guess who this is? Let's congratulate Dr. Carl Dahlin, the professor in Department of Animal Sciences. Well deserved, Carl. Congratulations. I now welcome Dr. Carrie Hammer to announce the nominees for the teaching awards.
All right, now on to the Teaching and Advising Awards. So first is the Earl and Dorothy Foster Excellence in Teaching Award. This is the award that recognizes outstanding teaching faculty that have 10 or fewer years of service. It encourages and rewards excellence in teaching at all levels and among all disciplines, and the recipients must hold a teaching appointment in the college, which would be in the 2000 band. And thank you to the Foster family, who is the sponsor of this award. And again, we'll announce the nominees and ask them to please come forward to get their gift cards. So for nominees, we have Iwambua Manono, Assistant Professor in the Department of Agriculture and Biosystems Engineering. And Jaja Rao, Associate Professor in the Department of Plant Sciences. All right, next is the H. Roald and Janet Lund Excellence in Teaching Award. This is the award that recognizes outstanding teaching faculty in their 11th or more years of service. It encourages and rewards excellence in teaching at all levels and among all disciplines. And again, the recipient must hold a teaching appointment in the college, which is the 2000 band. Thank you to Roald Lund for sponsoring this award. Our nominees are Sean DeKaiser, Professor of the School of Natural Resource Sciences. Glenn Dorsum, Professor, Department of Microbiological Sciences. Soo Hoon Lim, Professor, Department of Agribusiness and Applied Economics. And Stacy Osby, Senior Lecturer, Department of Animal Sciences. The William J. and Angelyn A. Austin Excellence in Advising Award. This is the award that recognizes excellence in advising at the undergraduate and graduate level and/or student organizations. Thank you very much to the Austin family for being the sponsors of this award. So the nominees for the Advising Award are Thomas Baldwin, Assistant Professor, Department of Plant Pathology. Barney Geddes, Assistant Professor and Richard and Linda Offerdahl Faculty Fellow for the Department of Microbiological Sciences. Lauren Hanna, Associate Professor, Department of Animal Sciences. Lauren's not here, but she is on Zoom. Thomas Crummell, Assistant Professor, Department of Agribusiness and Applied Economics. And Rex Soon, Associate Professor and Endowed Chair and Director of the Peltier Institute, Department of Agricultural and Biosystems Engineering. Yeah, you didn't know you had to run if you were in the back. All right, now to announce the award winners. I feel like I need a drum roll. Anyway, this individual was recognized for their strong subject matter expertise and dedication to elevating the student learning experience. I should have said this is the award for the Earl and Dorothy Foster Excellence in Teaching Award. This individual also actively incorporates emerging advancements in their discipline and incorporates those into their teaching and consistently receives positive evaluations from both their students and peers. They show a commitment to continual improvement, making them an engaging and effective educator. Please help me in congratulating Dr. Iwambua Manono, Assistant Professor, Department of Ag and Biosystems Engineering. Congratulations, Dr. Manono. Next award is for the H. Roald and Janet Lund Teaching Award. This individual is highly regarded for their engaging, innovative teaching practices and the positive impact they make on student learning. Thoughtfully integrate research, professional experience, and real-world examples into their courses, promoting both understanding and application. Their student and peer evaluations were consistently reflective of their commitment to excellence in the classroom. Please help me in congratulating Dr. Sean DeKaiser, Professor in the School of Natural Resource Sciences. And now for the William J. and Angelyn A. Austin Excellence in Advising Award. This individual is known for cultivating supportive and meaningful relationships with students and providing exceptional academic and personal guidance. They create a welcoming environment that fosters a sense of belonging and consistently earn strong evaluations from both students and colleagues. Their dedication to student success extends beyond traditional advising and enriches the overall NDSU experience. Please help me in congratulating Dr. Barney Geddes, Assistant Professor, and Richard and Linda Offerdahl, Faculty Fellow. Next, I'll welcome Dr. Flage, the Associate Director of NDSU Extension, to introduce our nominees for the Extension Awards.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Hammer. And it's my pleasure to introduce the nominees for these 2 Extension Awards. First of all, the Excellence in Extension Early Career Award. We have 8 nominations. Very excited about that. This honors significant accomplishment and excellence in extension educational outcomes and individuals with 10 or fewer years of cumulative service to NDSU Extension are eligible. So I'd like to bring the nominees forward, please, for your gift card from Dr. Lardy. So Dr. Claire Keene, Assistant Professor in the Department of Plant Sciences. Don Kinsler, Extension Agent, Agriculture and Natural Resources, Horticulture in Cass County. Brendan Klebe, Extension Agent, Ag and Natural Resources from Bottineau County. Hi, Brendan, if you're on Zoom. Gabrielle Nelson, Extension Agent, Family Nutrition Program from Benson County. Rob Prue, Ag Technology Systems Specialist in the Department of Agricultural and Biosystems Engineering. Jan Stankiewicz, our Community Health and Nutrition Specialist and NDSU Agriculture Tribal Liaison. She works within the Extension Family and Community Wellness Division. I know Jan is on Zoom. Well, congratulations, Jan, as a nominee. Lynette Vackel, our Extension Agent, 4-H Youth Development in Montreal County. She's also on Zoom. Congratulations, Lynette. And finally, Wade Webster, Assistant Professor and Extension Soybean Pathologist in the Department of Plant Pathology. Congratulations to all of our nominees for their picture with Dr. Lardy. One more round of applause for this group. The next group of nominees is for the AGSCO Excellence in Extension Award. This is for outstanding extension professionals in their 11th or more years of cumulative service. It recognizes significant accomplishments and excellence in extension educational outcomes, and the recipient must hold an extension appointment, be in the 2000 job band, and we do want to say thank you, of course, to AGSCO for sponsoring this award. We have 4 nominees. Our first nominee is Kurt Freilich, Extension Agent, Ag and Natural Resources in Stark-Billings County. Ron Haugen, Farm Management Specialist, Department of Agribusiness and Applied Economics. Sarah Leidy, Extension Agent, Family and Community Wellness in Ramsey County. And Miranda Meehan, Associate Professor, School of Natural Resource Sciences. Congratulations to these 4 nominees. All right, congratulations, everyone. Now I get to announce the winners of each of the individuals in these categories. I'm going to give you the clues. So, first of all, the Excellence in Extension Early Career Award recipient. So this individual excels at bringing people and organizations together to support underserved communities. Her empathy, humility, and reliability have earned her widespread trust and respect. She fosters environments grounded in mutual respect and collaboration as a tribal liaison and a specialist, making her an outstanding colleague and emerging leader whose work strengthens partnerships across the state. She's in Zoom land, so we're going to congratulate Jan Stankiewicz as our Early Career Award recipient. Congratulations, Jan. There she is. Hey, Jan. She's way up there. There she is. Okay, I was looking at your picture, your still picture. Good deal. All right, glad you're on, Jan. That's great. Congratulations to you. Our AGSCO Excellence in Extension Award recipient. So this individual, again, the clues, has demonstrated consistently identifies local needs and facilitates programs, workshops, field days, and events that bring research-based knowledge directly to citizens. He's provided leadership in the North Dakota Public Leaders 4-H Showmanship event, connecting youth with leaders and legislators, which enhances civic engagement and ag education. And this 40-year career reflects unwavering commitment to improving lives and communities. So I probably have guessed, congrats to Kurt Freilich, Extension Agent, Ag and Natural Resources, Start Billing County. All right, congratulations, Kurt. I'm going to bring Dr. Casey back up to introduce the nominees for the 3 staff awards.
The first of the staff awards that I have the pleasure to announce the nominees for is the Charles and Linda Moses Staff Award. This award recognizes significant contributions to the mission of NDSU agriculture by professional staff. Recipients must have a minimum of 3 years of continuous service in staff position, open to on and off campus personnel. We thank the Moses family for sponsoring this award. The nominees for this year are Jana Dauber, research specialist in the Department of Agriculture and Biosystems Engineering. Susan Finseth, grant coordinator in the School of Natural Resource Sciences with responsibilities for the Department of Agriculture and Biosystems Engineering and Microbiological Sciences. Scott Hazelton, a research specialist in the NDSU Thomas Glass Biotech Innovation Core Lab Director, the Department of Microbiological Sciences. Sally Mann, research specialist in the Department of Plant Sciences. She's unable to attend today. She's doing an all-day pesticide recertification training as we speak. Glenn Martin, research specialist at the Dickinson Research Extension Center. Again, not able to attend today. Jessica Shearer, research manager for the Department of Plant Pathology. Deb Tanner, graphic designer, agriculture communication. And Sarah Underdahl, manager of the Beef Cattle Research Complex, Department of Animal Sciences. Congratulations, nominees. The next staff award is the Donald and Joe Anderson Staff Award, which recognizes excellence in job performance by office support staff or county extension support staff. Recipients must have a minimum of 3 years of continuous service, and we thank the Anderson family for sponsoring this award. The nominees for this year are Grace Brennan, academic assistant in the School of Natural Resource Sciences. Eileen Berengrud, administrative assistant in the Department of Plant Sciences. Blaine Arovich, Distribution Coordinator, Agriculture Communications. Barb Nilles, Administrative Secretary, Department of Plant Pathology. And Linda Schuster, Administrative Assistant, Carrington Research Extension Center. Congratulations, nominees. The next staff award is the Rick and Jody Burgum Staff Award. It honors excellence among support staff in technical, paraprofessional, crafts and trades, or services. Recipients must have a minimum of 3 years of continuous service and it's open to on and off campus personnel. We thank the Rick and Jody Burgum family for sponsoring this award. This year we had one nominee, and also the recipient for the Rick and Jody Burgum Staff Award. This person plays a vital role in producing high quality educational materials that supports extension outreach across North Dakota. Their problem solving skills, they're committed to accuracy and attention to detail, and they continually adapt to advancing technology and willingly assist with additional tasks, demonstrating creativity, collaboration, and exceptional services. Congratulations, Chris Anderson from the Print and Copy Services. He's a production manager in Ag Communications. Chris is unable to join us today. So congratulations, Chris, once again. So on with recipients for the Charles and Linda Moses Staff Award. This person provides exceptional support as a grants coordinator, simplifying complex processes for faculty, staff, and graduate students across multiple departments. This person proactively identifies funding opportunities, streamlines proposal preparation, and enhances the efficiency of research efforts. This person's initiative, strong communication skills, and dependable service makes this person an invaluable member to NDSU Agriculture, and I've experienced the level of service this person provides, which is amazing. Congratulations, Susan Finseth. She's a grants coordinator in School of Natural Resource Sciences with responsibilities in Department of Microbiological Sciences and Agriculture and Biosystems Engineering. Congratulations, Susan. The next staff award is the Donald and Joe Anderson Staff Award. This person is dedicated to advancing NDSU's missions through this person's dependability. There's a giveaway on whether it's professionalism and judgment, and maybe we should just go and cut to the chase. This person consistently goes above expectation to ensure the success of events and programs and engages effectively with agriculture stakeholders through thoughtful communication and attentive support. This person contributions strengthen both all of agriculture's operations and statewide initiatives. Congratulations, Linda Schuster, the administrative assistant at the Carrington Research Extension Center. Congratulations, Linda.
All right, we have one final award, the Access and Opportunity Award. This one is a relatively new award. It recognizes an individual or team whose work has significantly advanced access and opportunity within NDSU agriculture. We have two nominees, one team, the Controlled Environment Agriculture Group. I would invite Jinhua Ji, Iris Fang, and Suleiman Eshkabilov up to the front to get a card from Greg, please. And our second nominee is Shannon Eaker, the Administrative Secretary and Graduate and Extension Programs Assistant within the Department of Plant Sciences. Hey, congratulations to the team and to Shannon as nominees. So in this case, this is a little different award. Actually, this individual or the recipient will get $2,000 in operating funds to use towards programming that they're offering. And so I am excited to announce that the recipient this year is an individual that demonstrates outstanding leadership in fostering inclusive, supportive, and culturally responsive environments within the Department of Plant Sciences, works closely with international student groups, and serves as a trusted point of contact for diverse graduate communities representing more than 20 countries. And through compassionate guidance and active engagement, helps students feel welcomed, supported, and empowered, strengthening the department's culture and collaborative partnerships. As you may have guessed, we're going to congratulate to Shannon Eaker. My clues gave them away a little quicker than some of my colleagues here. All right. Congratulations to all of our award recipients today. It's a lot of fun to do this, and it's just so enjoyable to see the nominations. There were many of them this year, so thank you all to the nominators as well. I'm going to call Dr. Lardy back to the stage for some final closing comments.
All right, let's give one more round of applause for all of our nominees and award winners. As we close out today, I just want to say a special thank you again to the folks that do the nominations. It does get to be a lot of work to include all of the materials that are requested by the committees, and so we really appreciate the work that you do to put together such an outstanding set of nominees. And I just am thrilled to be able to be part of this program and to hear about all of the fantastic accomplishments that our faculty and staff do day in and day out to make NDSU agriculture what it is. A few announcements. We want to remind you that next year's awards program is December 2nd, 2026 at 3 p.m. Right here in the ballroom. Award recipients, the ones that received the awards, we'd like to get a group photo of you immediately after the program, so please come forward and we'll get a group picture together. There is a QR code at each of your tables, and on that QR code, it'll take you to a link to find more information about the faculty and staff awards, including a link to the program brochure. And we really do want you to stay afterwards, socialize. There's plenty of holiday goodies back there, so please go through the line, get a few treats, mix and mingle, and enjoy some conversation and fellowship with folks as we close out this afternoon. So once again, thanks for coming. Thanks for being here. Thanks to all of our people on Zoom that are participating on Zoom this afternoon. And thanks again to all of our nominees. Congratulations.